Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be part 6 in the Are They Even Good series. So with that, let's get straight into this. So first thing is first, let's go through his skills. So as you can see, his top R1 is Green Leaf. This is a damage skill. So it deals 200 physical damage once to 2 enemy formations. At level 5, the 30% chance to deal additional poison damage once. And at level 10, target's next instance of damage minus 20%. Not terrible. Yes. Then he has the Great Elf skill. So this is an evade skill. This is great for most commanders except Legolas. So the commander and elf units, or elf in the commander's formation, have a 20% chance to evade damage. At level 5, commander initiative +3, and level 10, unit initiative elf. So they have to be elf units +3 as well. So then you have his R3 skill, or now R2 skill. It is the Fair. So at max, it deals 550 physical damage to 1 formation. And in level 5, the commander's formation gains initiative. Initiative in the next round. And then level 10, commander's damage dealt to melee units plus 15%. So then we have his Dwarf Friend. This is an awesome skill in my opinion. So this skill deals, or max, it deals 300% physical damage to 2 enemy formations. This skill gains incursion, which pretty much is just they can act first no matter what, or the skill will at least fire off first. So yes, then at level 10, for the allied formations led by the commander with the highest attack, their damage received minus 10% for 1 round. So this is actually very nice, just because then your damage dealers that are having the highest attack, as like say your damage dealers are over 200 attack, your supports aren't going to have 200 attack. I mean, that's like, that won't even make sense. But yes, so that means whoever has the highest attack has 10% less damage received for 1 round. This also does fire off in rounds 3, 6, and 9, so they get about 3 rounds, 10% less damage. But so as you can see, I've already kind of put skills into Legolas. So first you're going to need to go into Greenleaf. You're going to want to max out this skill. Then you're going to want to put 5 into the Fair. Then you're going to want to put as many points in Dwarf Friend as you can. You don't want to max out Dwarf Friend after you put 5 in the Fair. Then you're going to come back and max out the Fair. So the Fair is a decent skill, but the reason why you only put 5 into it is just so the commander's formation gains initiative for the next round. So they can act first no matter what. That is very good. But yes. And then after that, max out Dwarf Friend, then go back into the Fair. Then after that, if you're using elf or dwarf units on Legolas, I would recommend going to the Power of Bloodline. So now let's go into his Relic. So his Relic is the Bow of the Glathrum. This is an absolute wonderful bow. Love the way it looks. So it gives commander HP, commander attack, and then unit defense. So very nice, very nice. And then the Mirkwood Dinxity. So, the commander's normal attack inflicts an additional 20.8 physical damage. At max, it goes to 125. So, I would say his Relic is worth strengthening and refining. So, you're going for the strengthen, of course, you're going to want the commander attack, and I'd probably say the HP. Maybe 1 roll of unit defense, not much else. Even if any with the unit defense. You're going to want to have his attack the highest possible as you can. But yes, absolutely worth refining. But yes, then let's go into his gear. So for the gear that you're going to want to run on Legolas, you're going to, for gold gear, you're going to either want to run a Axe of Khazad-dûm or the Black Bow. Both of them are very good. If you have an extra Axe of Khazad-dûm, use that. But yes, so for the armor, you're going to want to use the Berserker's Raiment. For the helmet, you're going to want to use the Cask of Pride. Then for the accessory, you're going to want to use the Palantir of Orthanc. So, that is all for gold gear. For purple gear, you're going to want to run the Battle Axe, the Scale Mail, or the Scout's Mail. I like the Scout's Mail just because it gives more initiative. Then the full helmet, and then the worn out smoking pipe. So with that, let's go straight into his outfit. And as always, this is probably one of the better looking outfits that I have seen. I really like when it kind of keeps the same outfit-ish, but it just makes the colors look better. But yes, this is absolutely, the yellow looks a lot better than the green in my opinion. This looks dark and sad. This looks all bright and happy. But yes. So now it's time to go and look at other people's Legolas. So, as you can see, we've got a little 50, respect level 11 Legolas. So they are using the correct gear with a relic strengthened twice and then refined once. Their attack is sitting at 216. That is lovely. Then they are maxing out the fair before dwarfened, but they still have the incursion. Very nice elf formation. Howler, you don't see very many of them around these days. Then we've got this one. A respect. Oh, wow. This is a very much so. Well, wow. You don't hardly ever see a Zenith 7 of 1 Elrond Sons. But anyway, got a little distracted there. So, he is running the best in slot gold gear for everything but the accessory. He is actually running the Drums of Better Door for the accessory. Very nice. Still very high up there. The Planter, in my opinion, is still very much so better. But yes. Also, fully strengthened unique. Or relic. Sorry. Sadly, you can't see what they are. But yeah. He's maxed out all of them, I'm assuming, going into Bloodline. Yes. By the looks of it, he is doing the Bloodline, or he's having skill points stack up. Just because you can max out 3 at level 15 or 10. He's at 12, so therefore, yeah. He's putting about 6 points into Bloodline. But overall, very nice Legolas. Yes, I did go over the skills. Bright side a little bit there. So then we got this Legolas, a Zenith 2 Legolas. Jeez Louise, this is a very strong elf formation in respect levels. So again, this guy's using best in slot gold gear. And yes, his skills are done right. He goes into the Greenleaf, Dwarf Friend, and the Fair, or Greenleaf Fair, Dwarf Friend Fair, with a 253 attack. I love seeing damage dealing commanders with full damage dealing gear. I do not get why anyone would ever put a command helm or a defensive chestplate on them. Yes, they could live a little bit longer, as you say, but if your tanks are doing their job, you don't need that. If y'all would hit the subscribe button, it really motivates me to continue putting out Rise to War content. With that, play hard, have fun, and have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.